So according to the question, number one, it said that we should create a class named animals. So I went ahead and created a project where I clicked here. I don't know why it's not working if I click here, but I clicked here, went to Java application, created a project and named it animals. Then after that, I came to the very project I've created. I clicked here and new, so create class, but I'm not going to create it because I already created it and named it animals. So I had to use the attributes of fields. One, according to the question, it gave me name, which is a string, and age, which is an int. So this is my constructor. Where I put a method animals, which has the attributes that I had already used above here. So here was initializing my attributes. Where I use this dot name equals name. Yeah. So I went ahead with my method, with another method of make sound with int, with time, that is an int. So here I said system.out.print to print this as the outprint, which I did the same on this method down here. So the question wanted me to create another class called lion, a subclass that's going to extend the superclass, which I created. So this is my subclass that is extending, so that's why I said lion extends animals, which is the superclass. So I did the same here. This is my method with its attributes in it. Then I said here super, because these attributes are in the superclass. If I did not put this super, it was going to show an error. Actually, it showed an error because it couldn't recognize this, the name and the age. So I had to put this super here. Yeah, so the outprint is that, and I had to override because the question wanted us to override make sound, which I used public void here, and the times it makes, I used a for loop to enable me insert in the time it makes. So I initialized my I to 0, and I can put in if I is less than the times, or also increase I by 1. Yes, so here I overrided again it because the question also wanted me to override it with an attribute of foot type, which is a string, and then I had to outprint this, and I don't recall how they call this, but yeah, I used it there. So I also had to create another subclass called elephant that is just, yeah, that extends to animals. So here I imported this because before I imported it, it was showing errors. I don't know why, so I had to import it. The vu, this is my project, then animal, yeah, just had to import that. That's my package where it is. So the public class here, elephant, which extends to animal, which is the superclass. So I also had to make a constructor here to initialize it, public. Yep, I overrided it, the make sound. I used the for loop like I did in the first place. I also overrided this, so it's what I went and did also in the monkey. All of them had to extend to the superclass, which was the animal class. I did the same here. Overrided after overriding. I wanted it to outprint this. I also wanted it to outprint this. I used a for loop. And I went to my zoo. The last class, zoo, which was supposed to be my main class, where I was supposed to call all the methods I did in the other classes and run them from here. So this is what I did here. So here I used, for lion, I used this IN. It's just a keyword contest used in Java. It's an in Java operations with scanner objects. So it was calling the input that I had put in, that I can outprint it. That's the basic explanation I can use for that. And I can outprint it. So I also did the same for, so here I put for lion, age 5, the sound it makes, it will make sound 3 times, and the what, and the, and what it eats, it's meat. So I did the same for lion, for elephant. I said elephant equals to this. So here I'm not sure why this did this, but if I'm to delete one here, it's going to show an error. See, it shows an error, so I'm not sure about that. So I'm not sure why I have to, but if I delete one, it's going to show an error, but if I leave both of them, it doesn't show an error. That's what the system showed me, because when I clicked here, it showed me that and gave me. So I said equals new and elephant, equals to new elephant. But I was going to outprint elephant, so I gave it the age of 2. It makes sound 4 times and it eats grass. Even monkey equals new monkey. It's 7 years old, eats bananas, and makes sound 10 times. So I had to run it, and see my output. So this is my output. So you can see that here I have lion, which eats meat. I put the sound that it roars these times. Also here the monkey and the rest. That's my output. Thank you. And then I was done with my work.